There are three very good reasons for me wearing this rather attractive piece of headwear. The first is, on Monday, the 17th to be precise, it is St Patrick's Day, and since I live in Ireland and it's a big deal here, I thought I'd get into the swing of things. The second reason is, on Monday the 17th, it is St Patrick's Day, and to a lot of people in Ireland, and indeed in America, it is a big deal, and it's becoming a big deal in the UK too. So, how is that different from the first reason? Well, it's like this. Let me tell you a little story, a bit of background. When I tell business owners they should be contacting their clients and their prospects at least once a week, 52 times a year, and not just by email either, they kind of throw a little bit of a fit and say, I have nothing to say and I can't sell something every time I write to them, which is absolutely true. You shouldn't overtly try and sell something every time because people soon get fed up with it. But the truth is, if you send stuff to your clients and your prospects that's interesting and useful and informative, has value, they'll love it. And in fact, you should be marketing to your list very, very often indeed, at least once a week, and not just by email. And you should do it to the extent that basically until people scream for you to stop, they actually buy something or they in fact die. And if they actually die, then what you can do is continue marketing to their relatives. Okay. So what's this got to do with St Patrick's Day? Well, St Patrick's Day and other events like it, St George's Day, Harvest Festival, Thanksgiving if you're in the States, all these different events, I mean you can find a list of them online. All these different events are a good excuse for you to send something themed to your list. It doesn't have to be an overt sales pitch, but it can be just something. A card, for instance. Now, everyone sends Christmas cards, and it's a waste of time because everyone's sending Christmas cards. So, instead send, say, a Thanksgiving card or a St Patrick's Day card. It's not hard to find stuff to send to mark these occasions. Stuff that's either amusing, valuable, or at least of some value. Yeah? And it just reminds people where you are. Because the chances of you sending a sales piece and it falling on their desk at exactly the right time is pretty remote. And as one of my mastermind members complained, saying, well, I wrote to these people once and they're obviously not interested, that's not true. There are 1,001 reasons why people might not respond to your offer when it lands on their desk. You know, they could have had an argument with their spouse. In this case, it was head teachers, so they could be busy with disciplinary problems, Ofsted reports, all sorts of things. You could just be feeling off colour, or someone could have just knocked it on the floor. Okay, so what you need to do is to keep putting yourself in front of your customers and clients, so that when they actually do need your services, you are the first person that comes to mind. Okay, now, that's not difficult because with things like St Patrick's Day, you've got a good excuse to write to them. There is a third reason for me wearing this hat and making this video like this, because I know I look very, very stupid. However, if you want to know what that third reason is, here's how you can find out. I'm going to put it in the Irresistible Marketing Bulletin. That's coming out in April, first Friday in April. If you want to know the reason, and it is the biggest reason and the best reason and a very important lesson, you need to subscribe to the bulletin. It's free and always will be. You can receive it as long as you want with no obligation. To get it, all you've got to do is click on that little box just down there. Give me your name and address, full contact address, and I'll make sure it gets in the post to you every week. Okay, in the meantime, I probably won't see you before Monday, so have a good time. Don't drink too much Guinness, because that's what I usually end up doing. I like it too much. It goes down like velvet. Anyway, have a great weekend, and I'll just speak to you soon.